Hello everyone and welcome to Geek Infusion Plays Game of Thrones, Episode 1, Iron from Ice. This is technically Episode 5. You'll notice if you go through the playlist that Episode 4 is missing. And that's because Twitch had a massive hiccup the last time I recorded. And unfortunately I didn't think to make multiple saves, so we lost that. So what happened in the last part was we went back to Ethan, started getting the Forester Hall ready for the visit from Ramsay Snow, and I made Ser Roylan my Sentinel, which is, I guess, like the King's Hand, sort of how it struck me. Duncan wasn't happy with that, and he basically told me I was going to be a crappy lord, and my mom kind of stepped in and was like, hey, don't you be mean to my son, or I'll kick your butt. And then from there, I gave her permission to go get Asher, who is apparently Ethan's older brother, who was actually sent away by his mother in the first place. But now that they have need of him, Ethan's uncle is going to Essos to get him to come back. So I imagine at some point we will see Asher, maybe not this playthrough, but at some point we will. And because he's in Essos, I imagine we'll probably come across Daenerys, maybe Khal Drogo, blah blah blah. Or is he dead by this point? He might be dead by this point. Anyways, here we go. Updating choices. Hooray! Alright, well... yeah, no, there's no way. Alright, well, that's discouraging. Oh, I could rewind, I guess. No, we're just gonna keep going. It was not a very interesting part. More politics than anything else. Lady Marjorie's Chambers, the Red Keep, King's Landing. Tyrell family seal. A key. Anything else? No. Alright, so let's examine the strange key. That's not examining, that's glancing. Whatever, we'll take it. What pockets did you put that in? You're wearing a skirt. Whatever. The Tyrell family seal. Gets a narrow-eyed glance. Again.
Marjorie? Oh. Lady Marjorie is still with the king. I thought you'd want to know.
Thank you.
Mira, look. The other day when you asked Lady Marjorie for help, I only spoke out of fear for her. I want to help you if there's anything I can do. Your poor family. I can't imagine how you must feel.
Please don't repeat what you heard to anyone.
Of course. I never would. Lady Marjorie is always saying how important friends and allies are in King's Landing. Just know, I will be here for you if you ever...
Good old Natalie Dormer.
My lady, I'll leave you to talk.
How is King Joffrey, my lady?
The king was not inclined to offer help for your family. I'll need this mended.
Gods.
He said I was too easily swayed. And he reminded me that I am not yet his wife. I allayed his fear. For now. But it will be a long time before I can ask him for anything again. Nothing I said could cheer him. He wouldn't even speak to me when I left him.
I'm so sorry, my lady. I should never have asked you for the king's help. Understand, it was my mother's plan, not mine. I just hope you can find some way to forgive me.
This is simply not how things are done, Mira. Not in King's Landing.
I'm sorry, my lady.
Soon I will be queen, and maybe then I'll be in a better position to help you. But for now, we must both be cautious.
I must send a raven. I have to warn my family. If you'll excuse me, my lady.
Oh dear. Well, I think we all kind of wow, I think we all kind of saw that coming.
Milady. Begging your pardon, milady. I hope I didn't frighten you.
I'm glad to see you.
Thank you, milady. I hope you saw. I was right before. About Lady Marjorie and Queen Cersei. I just want you to know, I can help you if you'd like. And your family, if you're willing to trust me. I hear all sorts of things. Things that could be useful for you.
How can you help me? My problems can't be solved by what you might overhear.
Which is why you must trust me, milady. You need allies. Hopefully I've proven I can be useful to you.
I'm sorry. I really must go.
Please don't despair. I know people who... people who'd be willing to help you.
Kingsguard. What a curious little fellow. It's a heck of a helmet he's got. Well, that was curious, wasn't it?
Duncan. He should be here. Now, fuck him if he's angry. We'll do without him. And without King's Landing. I know you'd hoped Mira could help us, but I'm confident we've enough strength of our own.
Alright, time to
The
put
men
the
are
big
ready
boy
to act
pants
if
on.
needed.
Our plan is a good one. It will work so long as everyone does their part.
Bolton and Snow.
Isn't this a lovely pile of timber?
Ramsay Snow, a bastard.
Not the place I'd want to be if there was a fire.
Ironwood is near impervious to flame, my lord.
Is it?
May I introduce Lord Ramsay of House Bolton, son of Roose Bolton? Although a bastard, Lord Ramsay has the full authority of
Thank
the
you,
Warden of
no.
the...
That's enough. Who is this little boy? Is he lost?
May I offer you bread and salt, Lord Ramsay?
I loathe bread and salt. Aren't you the little lord? Lord Whitehall told me you were young, but this... Look at you.
A token for the new Warden of the North.
Let me guess. Forrester Ironwood.
Carved by our most skilled craftsmen.
Ironwood. Doesn't look like much. Don't know what's so special about it.
No one can match our skill.
Is that so? Not bad. Lord Whitehill, can your lot do this?
Given enough time, we could learn...
Given enough time, you could do a great many things. But not this, apparently. Look at that. More foresters.
Lord Ramsay?
Come out where I can see you.
Force him to focus on the business at hand.
What is it you want, Lord Ramsay?
What do I want? Everything. Nothing. We'll see. First, let's see you bend the knee to my father, Lord Bolton, Warden of the North. Words are wind. Anyone can say they're loyal.
I only kneel to the king.
Is not the Warden also deserving of your respect? But then, I am not my father. Perhaps that is what you meant to say.
You see? He's a fucking traitor, just like his father and brother.
Here's the thing. I don't care about your loyalty. The Crown, however, wants what you've got. Whatever you've been supplying the Starks for centuries. Ships, shields, chamber pots. I expect you'll do the same for us. My father has promised as much to the king. You wouldn't want to make him a liar, would you? That wouldn't reflect well on me.
We will double our efforts for your father, my lord.
That's a good little lord.
You can't trust a Forrester. They murdered our men.
It was a Forrester squire who did it. One Whitehill soldier dead. One Bolton. Yet your man lived.
No, you're mistaken. That's not how it happened.
Our men are dead. How it happened is irrelevant. Then you welcomed me into your hall like a proper lord, hoping I wouldn't linger outside long enough to notice your pathetic little army. That sort of insolence from one of our loyal bannermen will not do. So I've come up with a solution that will benefit everyone. The Whitehills will be taking control of your Ironwood from this day forward.
What?
What? The Ironwood? But...
The Whitehills are nothing more than up-jump thieves!
You can't do that.
Why not? You know something the Whitehills don't? We are talking about trees. You grow them, you cut them down.
The White Hills had Ironwood, once, but now those hills are bare.
Hence the name, of course.
They know nothing of how to cultivate the forest.
Look at their sigil, my lord. A barren hill.
Do you want Ironwood for the next 5 years, or the next 50 generations?
The little lord does have a point. We'll try this. Lord Whitehill will take half of your Ironwood, and we'll see who fares better.
But my lord...
Half of something is better than the nothing you had before. To ensure there's no trouble, Lord Whitehill will install a garrison of 20 men within your walls.
at Ironrath, that we cannot abide. Ethan.
They'll help maintain the king's peace.
We'll bar the gates.
Too late for that. You have a man you trust?
My son, Griff.
Griff will lead the garrison.
The Seven Hells he will.
Lads, do make this visit worthwhile.
Please, Ser Roylan, don't.
Look at this, little Forrester. You're not frightened, are you?
Lord Ramsay, please.
And you? Are you Lord Ethan's older sister?
I'm his twin, my lord.
Ah, twins. Well, like the Queen and her brother. Well, hopefully not just like the Queen and her brother. I never had a sister. Always wanted one.
Enough, Lord Snow.
I have an idea. You'll come with me. You can be my highborn ward.
Lord Ramsay, that's enough.
Do you like hunting?
Let her go.
She's quite pretty, your sister. I suppose you can stay. Aren't you the bold lord?
What have you done?
But I don't want a bold lord.
Well, shit.
Too much trouble.
Ethan!
My lord!
Oh, no!
I knew you'd bend the knee eventually.
My son.
I think we've come to an understanding. I certainly feel better about all this.
Come on.
However, the Foresters need to keep their end of the bargain.
Stop!
Take the boy as your ward.
No!
Kill him if they give you any trouble.
Well,
Lovely meeting all of you.
holy
We'll have to do it again
shit.
sometime.
Somebody help him.
Fetch the mace so quickly!
You brought this on yourself.
Please.
Stop!
Don't let them take me!
You will not take him!
Help me!
Ryan, please!
No!
Ryan! Do something!
Ethan? My son.
Huh. Well, now we come to the end of episode 1, apparently. Not exactly what I was expecting.
Ethan sacrificed himself for us all. He saved Talia's life. He'll be remembered as Ethan the Brave.
This house needs a leader.
Lord Ethan named me Sentinel. I will lead this house.
My sister asked you to swear loyalty to her son, and you flat out refused.
We can't let them hurt Ryan too. We have to stop them.
We do not stand alone. There are those who will fight for us. Those who hold House Forrester above all other loyalties.
Oh, John.
Those who will not stop until Ethan is avenged.
So Ethan
Until
is
Ryan
dead then.
is home again. Our house will not fall. We will be ready.
Well, that
Nothing
was...
comes without a cost, my lady. Are you prepared for what might happen?
Well, thank you very much for joining us on the Geek Infusion. Okay, well, this is cool. Check out the stats online. Let's see what other people thought. Oh, I guess they're not actually going to show me. Oh, dear. Well, huh. Well, that was not what I was expecting. Not at all. Geez. Well, Ethan's dead. I'm not sure if that could have been avoided or not. I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're still going to continue on with the Game of Thrones. We're going to replay Episode 1. And starting next week, we'll start doing Episode 2. I'm going to do 2 playthroughs each time of both episodes to see if the choices lead to a different outcome. Oh, and Natalie Dormer is actually Marjorie Tyrell, so that's excellent. Anyway, so that's what we'll do. So starting on Friday, we will start Game of Thrones Episode 1 all over again, and we'll call it Game of Thrones Redux, I suppose. Until that time, check down the doobly-doo down there for you know, all the links to the blogs. So there is your geekinfusion.wordpress.com and slanderingothersanonymously.wordpress.com. Those websites will be changing in the next little while, but we will keep you up to date on that as we privatize. Also, make sure to check out our links to our Twitter accounts, so twitter.com/MatthewJBurt and twitter.com/MikeJamesLake. You can also find our Twitch streams down there as well. The new format for the blog and the YouTube channel is, for me at any rate, I don't know Mike's plans quite yet. There will be, it will go Game of Thrones, Assassin's Creed, Game of Thrones, Assassin's Creed, that kind of thing, until we get to the end of both of those games. Then I will switch them up, of course. Also, from about 10 o'clock to about 11:30 every evening, I'm just going to throw my stream on for whatever I happen to be playing. I think tonight's probably going to be Shadow of Mordor. I think I'm going to restart that game and play it through again. It was rather excellent. But until that time, don't forget to like and subscribe, and be sure to check back tomorrow for Assassin's Creed Unity. Until that time, I've been your host, Geek Infusion Matthew, and thanks very much. We will